Hello. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Virgo season. Welcome. I'm doing this on wish I had said, but I think it's the 26th. I'm 27th. Who knows? Doesn't matter. But ultimately, because this is going to be timeless anyway. So whenever you're drawn to watch this, it's going to resonate if you are drawn to watch this. Okay. But hopefully you're having a great Virgo season. We change into Libra, probably, roughly the 22nd of September, 23rd. Yeah, one of those two. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick Celtic cross for fire signs. And ultimately, like, everybody is made up with different elements. Okay, so you could find, I will say that, like, probably at least two of these readings are gonna like resonate with your situation. The other two probably will be from a cross watcher kind of sense, like your situation from reverse. But sometimes it just won't be. It really depends, whoever needs to hear these messages. So I'm gonna do a quick Celtic cross and see what will help, fire signs. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, but again, everyone has a little bit of fire in their chart. Okay, so what do fire signs need to hear today to help them stay in highest vibration and not in the truth path from here, to Libra season? Okay, for the Page of Swords, so you might need to have to communicate something, or maybe even like gaining information on an Emperor. It could be like on an Aries, or this could be yourself. So you're gaining information. I just want to make sure I don't like reverse this. I don't know. Let's see. So, I mean, can this be about stepping into your own power and, becoming that emperor? Okay. The emperor is a major arcana. Okay. That is, like the king of all the kings. What is this in the back? Four of Cups. Okay. So there might be something that, like, you're not expecting. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. I just fell. I'm not going to pick it up, okay? But there's been something that you've been, like, conflicted within, or maybe, like, there's been fights around you. And you just kind of want to, like, ignore these fights, okay? But it is about standing in your power. Okay. So, what do fire signs need to hear today? Transformations in the middle. So there's a big death, transformation, okay? With all endings are new beginnings, okay? So we have Three of Pentacles on the end. It's interesting how these all kind of play together. So if you haven't watched the general reading for all signs, I would check that out because it was all about building. Okay, so this is about stepping into, especially with the Emperor that showed itself. Okay, again, he's the king of all the kings. He does what's right. Okay, like sometimes it can seem like maybe unfair, maybe, because like I always use the example of like, he needs to take care of the empire. So if it comes down to like rations or whatever kind of thing for the, needing to like make sure that the town or his kingdom or whatever the empire survives the winter, it may seem unfair to someone who wants more bread, okay, but the bread needs to last for as long as it lasts, it is bread. Anyways, so there's something about building, okay? There's something about, either stepping into your mastery, and becoming that emperor, which it's going to be about that anyways, but it's about like what you are building. So something awesome you're building. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is air energy. So you could be dealing with an air sign. This is also fast movement, fast communication. Okay, like, he's a knight, so he's not as mature as he could be. For example, this could be somebody that like maybe is younger than you, maybe, or represents again your energy. But again, you're a fire sign, potentially depending on who's watching this. Okay, but like he's ready to like take that sword of truth, that communication, and just jump right in, Sometimes you might be able to like hold back, but I mean, he's ready to go in that plane, Okay, but the challenge is the Hierophant. Okay, so there might be some kind of commitment, like, I mean, if the Knight of Swords is going somewhere, there might be some kind of, commitment, whether that's work or family, that is a little bit of a challenge. Like say if you are going away for work to build something or whatever, there might be some kind of responsibilities that are getting in the way. But this is also about like, again, another major arcana. Okay, this is, represents institutions. It represents, it can be like if a large institution, but like he has wisdom, you know, and he's like sharing that wisdom with another. So this could be about, you know, the challenge might be listening to some wisdom, you know, or like making sure, I don't know, we'll see, or again, commitment. Seven of Swords. Okay, so if this is about communication, there's either something that you know. Okay, Seven of Swords is kind of like that thief energy. You know, it's like, you know, okay, this can be looked at a lot of ways. So for some of you, okay, like you have kind of the Two of Swords right here, and they have actually like Five of Swords in their hand. So again, this is Swords energy. So if you were in kind of like a bit of a um like indecision, for example, okay, this is almost kind of like leaving in the night, and with the Five of Swords, okay, that is about change, you know, so there can be something that um like has changed in your like thought process again, you know, like for example with this is also about um like our morals, you know, the things that we've been taught, you know, since childhood that may not be right anymore, for example. But anyways, there's something that's like, you know, okay, so I'm gonna go first again. So if you've been in some kind of indecision, Five of Swords again is about conflict, mental conflict. It is about like fighting for what you want. It can be like sometimes there's no winners. You know, it's like you can win, but at what cost, right? But like, this is also about kind of being like, I need to do what I know is right. And so maybe there's been some delay about that, you know, and like, you know, some of you, there could be something that's hidden around you, or this is within yourself, and there's something that you need to like communicate, you know, like get some truth out. So the past is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is like, so the past and present, so it's like, that is being burdened, you know, but like, okay, we have the Ten of Wands that came out, especially if you like saw the general reading, okay? And so that's about being at that end of the road where you just need to put that burden down. The Nine of Wands, this is about one more push, you know, and you will have success. Okay, so there might have been something that, you know, this can be also like blocking somebody, you know, like this one's putting their walls up, you know, and like you have the Eight of Wands here and you have the One Wand here. And so the One Wand is passion, it's the Ace of Wands, okay? And it can be about like I'm blocking, you know, maybe communication from somebody, or like I'm blocking, you know, whatever's kind of going on, these lies, these hidden kind of, you know, and I'm taking that like wand of passion and moving forward and going quickly. Okay, what you know is the Three of Cups. So there could be something that, well, okay, this can be seen in a lot of ways. Okay, so especially with the Three of Pentacles, three people, Seven of Swords, okay, you could know or find out that there's like was a third party situation here. Okay, and the challenge is some kind of commitment that's like, you know, can be about hidden emotions. This can also be about, you know, reunion. So maybe you need to know that like maybe you're planning some kind of reunion and you want to go fast, but there might be some like commitments or like morals in the way. I don't know. Let's see. Tower. Okay, so the Tower is coming. Major Arcana. Okay, so the Tower is like, it's either going to be like some kind of epiphany, you know, but it's going to be some kind of sudden shock. And so maybe you are bringing in the Tower to someone else, or the Tower is going to come to you. Like, I mean, a lot of times if we are honest, you know, we don't hide like what we're thinking and what we need to communicate, we can avoid the Tower. Okay, and so what the Tower is like things are being built, something was built on faulty foundations. Okay, and like, and this is like the universe interfering and is going to strike it down. Like maybe somebody is, like, for example, is cheating, you know, and you're going to find that out. Or maybe you're the one that's that's doing that, or have secret feelings for another and you need to tell another. Like, I'm not sure like how this is going to play out. It's going to play out for, you guys in different ways, right? But like with the Tower means that it's meant to fall. It's kind of like Jenga. After you kind of like pick up the, well, it's like Jenga that wasn't built like with the three at the beginning, or especially like maybe it was good at the beginning, and then as you kept building it out like higher and higher, like this base was, more rocky, or maybe you found that it was like built on sand and it's gonna crumble. Something is gonna end, whether it's just this like hidden thing, or, but so this is going to be something shocking, okay? Either to you or to another, okay? But this is what comes after the Tower is, Star, okay? So that is like healing, okay? That is, like you are able to then build whatever you want to create. You can assess like what went wrong before. And it's like, what can you do about it this time so it doesn't crumble? And okay, and a lot of times you're going to get your wish. Okay, if you actually do the work to assess like what happened. Okay, and so again, if this is about like something you've been told since you were a kid, that like you're told is important, like, like maybe looks or status or something's important, like, but it's not as important to you right now. And so you can build whatever you want. Okay? And if you are honest with yourself, because maybe this is just about like lying to yourself, but if you are honest, you are going to get what you want. So you are showing, oh, that's amazing. Okay, this is a fire reading, and you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands. Okay, so again, if this is about work, what you want to build, she's, the entrepreneur. She's inspirational. Like, she's a queen. So she is a master of the like wands energy, is that pure fire. So you are stepping into your energy. So that's amazing. Around you is love. Or at least a love decision, but there's an opportunity, okay? And especially when we think about like the majors on here, we have the Hierophant representing commitment, we have a love. This is about making that like love, like that heart over mind like decision, okay? Especially if this is between multiple people kind of thing, okay? So there is a love around you, and it just needs to, okay? Your guidance is the Four of Cups. So when it comes to like, I mean, there's definitely too many people in this situation. Okay, we have threes, tons around there. Okay, lovers can be about a choice. Okay, but you stepping in your power too is like, what is right for you. Okay, and so that means one of these choices have to go. Okay, and this is the Five of Cups. So it's like you are being handed an opportunity for love or partnership. Okay, but the more you kind of mope, the more you don't kind of like change, like, or, at least look at this from a different perspective. You're going to miss this opportunity. Like, especially like if, like she's been standing there for a while, holding the trays. How long is she going to hold it before she's like, okay, buddy, you don't want it. Okay, I'm walking away. Whether that's someone specifically offering you something, or, you need to offer something, but you're missing the opportunity, or whatever the case is, or if you do find out about a third party situation, or you need to like admit something about a third party situation, or just even the idea of like somebody else, maybe. Like, I don't know, don't miss this opportunity, okay, from moping. There's time for change, kind of thing, before it's put down. Okay, the outcome is Eight of Wands. Okay, so we have communication. Okay. Okay, wow. I just happened to turn this around because I thought. So Eight of Swords, there's something you're trapped in your head about. Okay, so maybe this is your secret you need to get out. Or if it's not a kind of secret, it's something about, changing your values, okay? But this is about movement. Okay, especially if this is love, this can be like, if you do what you need to do to be honest and not miss this opportunity, okay? Like this can represent travel. This can represent kind of like Cupid's arrows, But this is also as like things are gonna go fast as well. So hold on, you may not expect it, especially if this is like more of a positive kind of, like if you have to tell someone your feelings, for example. Okay, but you have fast movement here, you have change. And there's a lot of things that say that you're going to be successful, okay? But you got to get out of your head. You might need to actually speed it up a little bit more, okay? Because you don't want this Seven of Swords, this like, can be lies, like again, to yourself, to others, like, don't let that fester. Okay, so what's the takeaway message for fire signs? Anyone who's drawn to watch this video, what is their takeaway message to lead them from Virgo season into Libra season? The World. So you got to end this. Like, you are leveling up, okay? Like, maybe it's like you've done a lot of the hard work in terms of like listening to like, maybe spiritual teachings or something like that. You're clearly watching a tarot reading, right? So it's like now it's time to take these lessons that you've learned and put them in action, okay, before you miss any opportunities. And it might just happen anyways, okay? The Tower does come in anyways. So it's like, if you don't end this cycle, maybe this deceit or something like that, it's going to be found out with or without your help, and so you can always make it easier for yourself, And so, yeah, we have transformation as well. So you are ending a huge cycle, and it might like involve, again, one more push, one more like emitting. But right now you are stepping into your power, okay? Be that queen, okay? Make that choice. Choose love over fear always, okay? And you'll never lose, okay? If you are choosing love, if that's love for yourself, okay? Queen of Wands has love for herself, okay? And self-respect, okay? And so if you choose love over fear, it's going to be the right thing for the other person as well, okay? So awesome. You can do it with the World. Means like one more boss battle and then you'll get your experience points. But yeah, it does look like some big changes are happening, but they're meant to happen so that you can build the right way this time, okay? So be honest with yourself. What used to be true for you before but isn't now, and you've learned your lessons. Put them in action, and congrats. You've done some amazing work, okay? Awesome. So I'm Cindy with Quantum Kaleidoscope. Please like if this resonated, or like even if it didn't, because it might help other people see the reading, okay? And subscribe if you want to see more, okay? Have a great Virgo season. Take care.